Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We're back in the Ferrari 296 GT3 for what should be another great week of racing. If you are new to my channel, what we do is a hot lap followed by a breakdown lap. Then we're back in the cockpit one final time with the driving line on. Any questions, let me know in the comments and let's start the hot lap. Right, let's start the hot lap. We're smashing it down the main straight. We're looking for the 50-meter board on the left-hand side as we get there, breaking up to about 20%, down to fourth gear, back on the gas. Do a little lift here around turn 3, back on the gas at the 100, breaking up to about 70%, down to first gear, on the gas now, lightly on the brakes again, long trail off, lots of long trail offs around here in this car. Absolutely flat as we go through Aintree and down the Wellington straight. For our entry into Brooklands, so just before the 50, breaking up to about 65%. Excuse me, another long trail off, and we'll do the same here through Luffield, picking it back up in second gear. It'll be really smooth with the inputs around here in the Ferrari. Cutting the corner, realizing you're going to hit the wall and just pulling out. Looking for midway between the 100 and the 50, breaking up to about 45%, back on the gas at the apex. Exit nice and wide without getting the off track. As we come into Maggots, we're going to start braking at this apex, trail it off on the gas at this apex. Same thing here, pulling back up on the gas every time we hit the curb. Trying to get a good entry into the Wellington straight. And we're looking for the 100-meter board on the left-hand side, braking up to about 60%, trail off down to third gear, back on 100% as we go past the red no-cut curbs. Now in a brake at the 100, braking up to about 75%, drop it down to first gear, back on the gas, just a lift through the second part, on the gas once again. Absolutely flat now, through to the end, and over across the line in a 158.5. We've got the breakdown lap coming up next. Breakdown lap. We'll try and charge through this as fast as possible. Just going to stop at the braking markers. So braking up to about, about 15%, just as we get to midway between the 100 and the 50, or the start of this road on the left-hand side. So brake up to about 15%. Now we trail it off, and we're back on 100% at the apex. I do a little lift here to get the nose in through the second one. Getting back up on the gas at 100. Next braking marker, 100-meter board on the left-hand side. There we brake up to nearly 70%. Trail it off down to the apex, down to first gear, and we start picking back up just as we clear that curb. Back over to the right-hand side, and now as we get there, brake up to about 35%. Trail it off once again. And again, back up on the gas as we hit the apex. Smoothly back on there. Absolutely flat as we go through Aintree. Down the Wellington straight it is. Next braking marker, midway between the 100 and the 50. We get there, brake up to about 65%, trail it off. Drop it down to third, and we want to be starting to pick up once we get back on the no-cut curb here. And then we go back up to 50%. It gets up to 100 once the steering's opened, but as soon as we're basically over there, we're back on the brakes, braking up to about 35%. And again, a long, long trail off, picking back up on the gas as we hit the curb. Slowly. Don't hit that wall. Next braking marker for Cops, is midway between the 100 and the 50. Brake up to about 45%, trail it off, and we get back on 100% gas on the apex. Exit nice and wide, keep your right-hand tyres on the white line though. So first, we're going to start braking at this apex on the left. So as we get there, brake up to about 35%. I trail that off down to the second apex, and that's when I get back on the gas. Now we reverse that off to the left, braking up to about 28%, you can see there, and I get back on the gas once I hit the apex again. And then we reverse it one last time, again braking up to about 30%, back on 100% gas as I hit the curb. Right, we're looking for the 100 board on the left-hand side. So as I get there, brake up to about 60%, long trail off, down to third gear, but we want to be hitting 100% as we get up to these pink no-cut curb markers. So as you can see, as we get there, back up to 100. Now we're looking for the 100 meter board. So as we go through there, braking the final time up to about 75%, wipe all that speed off, down to first gear, still trailing off, and then as we get there, quick blip up to 100, and then we do a lift, and then we want to be picking back up. And over and across the line. So we've got one final version coming up now with the driving line on. Without me talking, I'll turn the sounds up so you can hear the engine. Enjoy.